She acts cold, but she's dying for you inside. Hidden signs women use when they secretly like you. She might seem distant, but trust me. Her eyes are racing something completely different. When a woman hides her feelings, it's often because she's unsure of how to respond. Women have a way of playing eat cool when they're actually falling for you. And it's not always as obvious as you'd expect. She's testing your interest, all while hoping you'll show her your worth, her vulnerability. We see it, time and time again. She plays it off on the outside, but inside, her mind is racing with thoughts of you. The question is, can you decipher her secret signals? Welcome to Bond Chronicle, your go-to channel for real, relatable advision, navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Emotional distance. Point 1. She creates emotional distance to see if you'll chase Becca's ire. Reaction reveals your value. What most men do wrong. Most men panic when she pulls away, thinking they need to chase her immediately. This usually backfires, pushing her even further away. What to do instead? Instead of chasing, give her the space she's creating. Let her see that your value isn't tied to her attention. When you stay calm and composed, you're showing emotional maturity, something that's incredibly attractive. Why it matters. Women want to feel that you can stand on your own. Chasing her makes her feel in control, while holding your ground shows that you have self-respect and don't need her validation. That's powerful. Point 2. Superficial conversations. Keeps conversations superficial, yet watches your every micro-expression like a lie detector. What most men do wrong. Many men get frustrated when she keeps things surface level, missing the fact that she's actually studying every little thing about them, looking for clues about their authenticity. What to do instead? Focus on your body language, your tone, your eyes, your posture. When you remain calm, authentic, and emotionally secure, you'll create a safe space for her to open up. Why it matters. It's not just a booty pressing her. It's about showing emotional depth. When you demonstrate this, she'll feel safe enough to be vulnerable. And that's when real connection happens. Point 3. She delayed replying. Delays replying, but rereads your texts like they hold the answer to something deeper. What most men do wrong? Adelaide reply often leads men to assume she's uninterested, triggering a flood of desperate follow-up messages. Decently pushes her further away. What to do instead? Instead of panicking, give her space to process. Let her take the time she needs to respond. Show her that you're confident enough not to demand instant attention. Why it matters. Her delayed replies are often part of her internal process. It's trying to figure out how much she likes you. If you stay cool, it demonstrates patience and emotional control. That's far more attractive than rushing to fill feasance. Point 4. She brings up others. She mentions other women just to test if she still has emotional leverage. What most men do wrong. Some men react immediately, feeling the need to compete or get jealous when she talks about other women. This only fuels her uncertainty about you. What to do instead? Stay calm and let her talk. Respond with ease and confidence. Show that you're not threatened by her mentioning other women and, instead, prove that you are securing, emotionally mature. Why it matters. This isn't about the other women. It's about testing whether you can handle the situation with emotional stability. She's looking to see if you're maturino, not to be rattled or insecure. This signals your strength of character, which is the foundation for any solid relationship. Point 5. She avoids physical touch, but positions herself flows enough to feel your presence. What most men do wrong. Many men interpret their avoidance of physical touch as a lack of interest, and they make the mistake of pushing for it too soon. What to do instead? Respect her space, buttoned, pull away. When she stands close, makes eye contact, or leans in, recognize that this is often a sign of attraction. She's waiting for you to take the initiative, but with confidence. Send. Subtlety. Why it matters. She's testing to see if you can initiate a physical closeness without overstepping her boundaries. Your ability to create that connection without rushing or forcing it says a lot about your emotional intelligence and maturity. She downplays her interest. Point 6. She downplays her interest in you, but mirrors your energy with surgical precision. What most men do wrong. Many men mistake her downplaying her interest as a cue to stop trying. They think she's not into them, so they back off completely. What to do instead? Pay close attention to her subtle actions. She mirrors your tone, movements, or even your habits. That's a clear signal that she's engaged. She may downplay it, but her actions speak, illumines why it matters. This isn't a game. It's her way of showing that she's emotionally invested without overly showing it. By noticing these small signs of connection, you can see Thatch's already interested. Even if she's not saying it outright. She's cold in public. Point 7. She's cold in public, but secretly notices every time you looked at her and didn't flinch. What most men do wrong. Some men misinterpret her coldness in public as a sign of disinterest. This often leads them to retreat and distance themselves, thinking they need to stop trying. What to do instead? Keep acting as if nothing has changed. She's watching you. Acknowledge her subtly with eye contact, but don't make it a spectacle. You're not performing for her approval. Instead, you're demonstrating that you're comfortable in your own skin and unaffected by her public act. Why it matters. She's likely waiting for you to prove that you can remain emotionally grounded even when she's playing it cool. This behavior is a test of your emotional consistency, not her actual feelings toward you. Don't take her public demeanor personally. It's an invitation for you to show that you won't be swayed by her cold exterior. Point 8. She acts unimpressed, but she acts uninspired, but reacts strongly when you withdraw your attention. What most men do wrong. Men often get frustrated when she plays an interested card, thinking they need to chase her even harder. This only fuels her disconnection. What to do instead? When she acts unimpressed, pull back your attention. Focus on your own life and continue doing what you do best. Don't chase her or try to prove yourself. Instead, let your own actions speak volumes. Why it matters. By withdrawing your attention, you show that you're not desperate for her validation. This challenges her to reconsider your value and forces her to take a deeper look at who you are. The moment you stop chasing, she'll start paying more attention to you. Point 9. She maintains a poker face, but subtly highlights her best features. Maintenance. A poker face, but subtly lights her best features when you're around. What most men do wrong. Many men try to push through her poker face, thinking that if they just keep talking or being more engaging, they'll eventually break through. This often makes things worse, as it feels like an impenetrable wall. What to do instead? Stay.com. Don't try to force anything. Let her reveal herself at her own pace. When she subtly highlights her features, adjusting her hair, letting out a soft smile, acknowledge it without overacting. These small gestures are clues to her true feelings. Her actions may be subtle, but they are incredibly revealing. It's keys to stop trying to break her emotional guard and just observe. By remaining composed, you'll pick up on those small shifts in her behavior that show her true interest. When you stay calm and patient, you let her feel comfortable enough to slowly let her guard down. She seems indifferent but never fully closes the door. Point 10. She seems indifferent, but never fully closes the door because Partefer wants you to knock louder. What most men do wrong. Men often assume her indifference means she's not interested. So they move on, thinking they need to look elsewhere. What to do instead? Keep your focus on your own life, your goals, and your personal growth. Don't fall into the trap of trying to win her over or bending over backwards. Let her see that you're not sitting around waiting for her attention. Why it matters. She's testing you. She wants to see if you're strong enough to walk away and keep your own path, even if she's not showing immediate interest. By living your life with purpose, she realizes value, and in time she start coming to you. When you stop chasing, she'll want you more. Bonus point, she's just playing the long game, Understanding her subtle strategies for building emotional connection. As a thank you for sticking with us, here's a bonus point that is more mind-blowing than the main points. We've covered it's something that most men don't understand. But when you get it, it'll change everything. What most men do wrong? Most men miss long game women play when they're interested. They often try to force things to happen too quickly, thinking a fast connection equals real attraction. What to do instead? Understand that women are looking for a long-term emotional connection, not a quick fix. Be patient and show her that you're Simeon, who's capable of investing in her for the long haul, not just for a fleeting connection. Why it matters. It's the long game. Requires maturity and patience. Women appreciate men who see beyond at the moment and understand that meaningful connections take time to build. When you get this right, you're not just winning her attention. You're winning her trust, affection, and the opportunity for a deeper bond. To quickly recap, she creates emotional distance to see if you'll chase. She keeps conversations superficial but is watching your every move. She delays replying but rereads your texts. She brings up other women to test emotional. She avoids physical touch but positions herself close. She mirrors her energy with precision. She's cold in public but notices your every move. She acts unimpressed but reacts when you withdraw. She maintains a poker face but highlights her features. She seems indifferent but never fully closes the door. If you've made it this far, drop a simple comment like, "You got me." So, you're part of our real community. Thank you for sticking with us to Themed. Don't forget to like this video to support our growth. Subscribe for more content like this and share this video with someone you know who would benefit from it. Thanks for watching, and we've also recommended another video for Uto. Watch next on your screen. We'll see you tomorrow with more value blinds.